Welcome to Gold is Where You Find It. I'm Aaron, also known as the Rookie Gold Prospector, and this is my show where I dig for gold and do some treasure hunting and see what we can find. So if that's your kind of thing, please subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. I want to let everyone know about my merch store that you can now find at goldiswhereyouFindit.com, and anything you purchase there, including this nice pick and shovel collection, supports the channel. So I appreciate if you go on over there and make a purchase. But for now, let's get the shovel out and start digging some gold. This cuts through the ancient river channel, and you would think that there wouldn't be much gold left because people have been hitting it for 40 years. But I promise you, I find pickers out here all the time. So the key is, if you want to find gold in Picker Gully, you got to dig down. You got to dig all the way down. You can see throughout here, different people have made little ponds for their high bankers or to float their dredges. Oh, that was really silty. This is going to be really silty here too. And then this little gully here flows into the main creek that then flows into the Etowah River. And so here is where that happens. Oh yeah, and didn't I already say smash the like button? Most of the pickers that I've ever found, I found right through here. This is tailings in an ancient river channel that's been mined for a long time, 100 years or so, but there's still pickers left. And today we're going to see if we can get one. Gotta get under the first layer. Rocks is the hardest part. Once you get down there, it gets a lot easier. There we go, almost got it. All right, now we're rolling. All right, I think the hardest part's gonna be finding a place with deep enough water to pan in without having to build a dam or dig a hole. All right, but this will get us going here. So now, see how this works. Get our first pan of the day. Panned out. There's actually quite a bit of material in here. Probably 2 Garrett Super Sluices full. This is a really, really big pan. I think it's 16 inches. Oh yeah, it's barely enough water. This is what they feel like in Arizona. Panning into little tiny puddles. Well, no pickers in our first pan, but we do have several colors. That's the biggest one right there, which is still pretty small. Now all this black sand right here, as I usually do, is just going to be splashed into that bucket, and I'm taking it home, not bothering with the snuffer. We'll find out what we got later. I like to kind of inspect what's coming off my shovel, just to kind of take a look, see what it looks like. Some goopiness. It's got some clay stuck in it. I'm not seeing decomposed bedrock though, so we're not on decomposed bedrock quite yet. We still got to keep going down. So let's keep moving. All right, here's pan number 2 from Picker Gully, and we got some nice fat lead pickers right there. Look at that. Look at those lead pickers. And we got a lot of colors over here, but no gold pickers. So let's keep going. See what's in pan number 3. All right, on pan number 3, I'm hitting bedrock. So it's almost fully decomposed, but not quite. Look at that. That's a perfect example of like half saprolite. It's turning into clay, but there's still some solid aspects to it, but it's crumbling still. But we can still scoop it out with our shovel, which is good. So we're scooping out the bedrock crevices with a shovel. All right, got it all tapped into the corner now, and that's what we're dealing with. I don't think it's any better than pan number 2, but there's a lot of little pieces of gold in there. Is this the picker pan? Let's find out. Panning in shallow water. A little bit harder. All right, let's go. Can't submerge the whole pan, so just tilting it at an angle and just washing off that top edge there, because that's all we can submerge. Okay, so still no pickers, but you know, that's the chunkiest piece of the day, and it's got some character to it as well. But we're still getting lots of colors, so let's keep on going, and we're gonna find that picker. I just feel like we just got to keep going down a little bit more, and it's gonna come. All right. I'm feeling it. This is the nugget pan. This is gonna be it. Okay, pan number 5. It has some gold in it as well. And we're not going to clean it up too carefully, but there's several colors, and most of it is going to be back here in this black sand that I'm not going to clean up out here. Now, one thing the old timers have taught me is that when you're out panning, don't waste your time with the snuffer bottle. Just splash all of your black sand into a bucket, take it home, and clean it up later. Because when you're sitting here doing a cleanup every single pan, you're wasting time that you could be digging. So, getting down there pretty good. Got a big rock in there somewhere. There we go. Hey, there we go. Got some of that nice decomposing bedrock right there. It's half decomposed. That's what I'm after. That's the kind of material I want to see. All these little pebbles in here, this is all the bedrock that is just breaking apart. It's fully decomposed, and so if there were any crevices in this bedrock at all that's been holding gold for millions of years, we're scooping them out with a shovel right now. I already forgot if this is pan number 4 or pan number 5. Ooh, for a minute there, I thought I got skunked, so I splashed that material into here to pan it down more carefully, and we did not get skunked. Wow, there's actually several pieces of gold. It's just a lot easier to pan out the really small gold from the really giant, chunky black sand in a smaller pan like that than it is in a bigger pan. But all right, we didn't get skunked. I think that's pan number 6, but I'm not 100% sure. But let's see if we can do a couple more before the downpour hits. I think this is like pan number 7 or so, and no pickers here as well, just really small pieces of gold. But gold nonetheless. And on pan number 8, we got another lead picker, and then that piece of gold right there might be one of the biggest pieces that we found so far today, but it's definitely not a picker. And you can see that right there. It's still small. No pickers yet. 2 more pans to go. get up under there. Let's see what we got. And yummy, yummy. Come on, I'm feeling it. Gotta be a picker in this pan. Gotta be a picker in this pan. There don't appear to be any pickers in pan number 9, but there is some gold, as you can see right there. And there's a lot more mixed in the black sand back there that we're gonna get at home, but one more pan. That's a nice little piece of gold right there. I wonder if I can feel it. Let's see if we can feel it. Hey, I feel it. Hey, we didn't get a picker, but we did get a feeler. And that feeler is not bad. Feeler gully coming through in the clutch. That's definitely a sticker, not a picker. All right, we got to clear this up once and for all. What is a nugget? What is a picker? What is a sticker? What is a feeler? And a nugget is any piece of gold that does not fit up your snuffer bottle straw. A picker is a piece of gold that will fit up the straw, but you can actually pick it up between 2 fingers. And some people try to cheat and get it to stick to their finger, and those are called stickers. But if you can rub your finger around in the pan, you can feel the piece of gold, it's a feeler. So at least we got a feeler, but no pickers. Well, it's like 2 o'clock and it's foggy outside, but where's all that rain? We're supposed to get 1 inch of rain today, and it's just been like misting and barely anything all day. So we've been kind of looking out on that front, but I'd like to get a little more precipitation so Picker Gully can have a little bit more water than that. Hey, what's going on, man?
I figured you'd be down here today.
Did you? Are you worried about being on camera?
No.
Hey, cool, man. All right. What's your name?
Chris.
Chris? I don't know if we met before. Yeah, probably, but my memory's terrible.
Job.
Nice, man. So you're in the club?
I am in the club, yes.
Sweet, sweet. Well, we've been out here digging for gold. This guy over here, he thinks he's got a spot picked out. So, you know, I was digging down in that gully over there earlier most of the day, but we're just going to mess around and do a few test pans. There's the gravel. Yeah, that's the gravel here. We're going to get a nice one. There we go. That looks like a good shovel. Let me get a little bit more. Got a good hot oak for this pan. Ow! Stabby. I got stabbed by a stabby. A thorn. And it's gonna happen again too if I don't get that out of the way. Ow. That hurt. Alright. Let's see what's going on. 6,000 leaves in our way. Yeah, there's a lot of really small colors in there, but one decent one right here. Check that out. So this could be a good spot over here as well. All right, so you say you work at the Consolidated Gold Mine?
Yes, sir.
And you got some pay possibly in your truck from the Consolidated Gold Mine.
Yes, sir. They gave me some dirt to fill in some holes at my house.
Oh, so this was dug, this isn't like from the vein. This is just,
It's just dug out of the, you've been down there, right?
Yeah, I've been on the tour.
You know that gate is when you're coming down?
Yeah.
There's a wrought iron gate on this side that's covering up a tunnel.
Uh-huh.
Next to it, there's a giant field, that whole thing is opened up now.
Okay.
And they're making room to put another building in there.
Nice. I'm interested to see what kind of material it
All
is.
that soil. But they tore down another test tunnel.
Okay.
And this is all the stuff that was around the test tunnel.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Let me get my scoop.
So potentially there's gold in this dirt.
Yeah, let me go get my scoop. All right. Yeah, if you guys don't know the Consolidated Gold Mine in Dahlonega, Georgia, just look that up. You can go actually underground into their mine, and they'll give you a tour and then a little gold panning lesson at the end. So, yeah, you should definitely go check that out. But we're getting ready to find out, is there gold in the material that this guy's got in the back of his truck? We're gonna get some. Oh, I can see. Yeah, all the mica in it. This was mica bedrock.
Yep.
It's decomposed, so yeah, very well could have some gold in it.
Pulled up.
Yeah, it's super shiny, full of mica. That's for sure. Let's see what some of this gravel looks like in here. Yeah, it looks like so there's granite out there. I see some granite in here. And here's some quartz. No, that's schist. Here's some quartz. Some quartz with iron in it. All right. So cool. All right. So Consolidated Gold Mine, how much gold did they get there? It wasn't all that productive, was it?
It wasn't very productive. The most amount I could tell you is 54 pounds.
54 pounds? Hey, I mean, I'd like to have 54 pounds of gold. That is for sure. So, at this point, I have not confirmed that there's any gold at all in the back of your truck. And I'm not seeing any yet, but sometimes this camera is pretty amazing. You might not even see it here, but I'll see it on my big screen at home. So there could be some in there, but I don't see it. So there may or may not be gold in your truck. All right, it's time to pan through the concentrates and see how much gold we got in 10 pans. And you can see I brought home all my black sand from those 10 pans. And we're gonna spend our time cleaning it up here instead of at the creek, where our time is limited. All right, let's just do a quick taparoo and see if anything shows up here. I mean, we know we have some gold, but let's just see if we get a nice little smile line or not. I mean, it's 10 pans, so not a huge expectation. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. We are gonna have a little smile line. Okay. That's actually kind of decent right there for my first little look through it. Well, we're only looking at the -30, and this is just my first rough pan back. But look at that. There's basically no mercury. And that's some decent looking gold right there too. Wow. Check that out. Let's see if we can zoom in any further. Look at that stuff. That's some pretty looking gold right there. Not bad. Wow, I didn't even film the weigh-in because I didn't think it was going to move the scale, to be honest. We only did 10 pans, but look at that, 0.032 grams of gold. So that's not too bad for 10 pans in Picker Gully. No pickers, but, you know, we got a couple little chunkier pieces in there, so not bad. That was a lot of fun. I want to thank Chris and James for coming out for the December Gold Digger of the Month dig. Coming up real soon, we got the January Gold Digger of the Month. Now what that is that one Saturday per month, we have the Gold Digger of the Month. And if you're able to come out to the Weekend Gold Miners Etowah River property, if you're able to make it there in Dawsonville, Georgia, then you can be my guest. We'll dig for gold all day, and whatever we find, you get to take home with you, and we have a lot of fun. So if you want to participate in that, go ahead and leave a comment below of I can dig it, just like you see it right here. I can dig it, and we're gonna pick somebody next week to see who that winner is. But if you're already in the club, just meet us out there at the Weekend Gold Miners Etowah River property, and we'll all have a great time. Next, I want to thank all of my channel members and patrons for their support. There's a card at the top for a link to the video where we just did our most recent member and patron reward drawing, so you should go check that out. Driving back and forth to the mountains all the time to make these videos can get kind of expensive, so I know it's a hard life, but if you want to help me out with that, you can either click the join button below to become a member, or you can go to patreon.com/rookie gold prospector and become a patron, and you can help support me that way. Or if you go to goldiswhereyouFindIt.com, you can find lots of merch like this, and anything you buy there also helps to support the channel, so I really appreciate that. But that's going to do it. So go ahead and hit that bell notification icon below so you don't miss out any of my future videos that the algorithm might not show you. But otherwise, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.